Hey guys, welcome to Protocoders Point. Okay, so this is the 12th part of our series on creating S3 bucket like service by making use of Node.js itself and without using any AWS services. Okay, so in this part we are going to learn how to delete a folder by making use of API. Okay, so in our previous part we have created a APIs like creating a bucket, that is a folder, getting all the list of a bucket, uploading a file to a bucket, getting all the files from a particular bucket and downloading a file from a bucket. Okay, and we have also implemented deleting a file from a particular bucket. Okay, so in this part we are going to learn how to delete a file from a bucket. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here what I will do is I will just create one more route, API route, which will be of type post method. Okay, so here let me give the name as delete folder, or you can give as delete bucket. Okay, so here we can give a request and response so that we can accept a parameter which folder the user want to delete. So you can just give a request response function over here. Okay, so now here from the request, in request body the user will send which folder he want to delete. For example, he want to delete subfolder 1, so he will send a parameter saying that he want to delete subfolder 1. Okay, so let's create a variable that will hold a folder name, request.body.folder name. Okay, and here we must also check that if the folder name is passed by the user or no. Okay, so if the folder name is empty, then we need to show a proper message to that user. Okay, so I will just take this thing. Okay, so we are going to just respond the user that folder name is mandatory. Okay, now here let me add a try and catch block so that we can catch an error if it is found. So I will just print a log over here for an error. Okay, so now inside this try and class we need to delete this folder which the user is willing to delete. Okay, so for this we can make use of a library called as fx library. So we have already imported it in our previous tutorial. So from this library we can make use of remove directory, that is fs.rmdir sync. Okay, so here we need to pass path of this folder. Okay, so our path is root folder and then the folder name that the user want to delete. Okay, so we need to create a variable over here, so let's create it. Okay, so I can just create over here folder path. Okay, so the path is root directory, root folder. Okay, so root folder and then the folder name that has been passed by the user. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this thing we need to pass it in this function fx.remove sync folder name. Okay, and this will get deleted. Okay, so now let me run this, restart our project again and let's check if it is working. Yeah, so after deleting the file I need to give a proper message to the user that folder got deleted, like this. Okay, so let me restart. Okay, so API is delete bucket. Okay, so delete bucket. So here I have not added a API authentication. So if you want, you can just paste it over here and it will work. Okay, so in our previous tutorial we have created a middleware that will authenticate the user to perform this action. Okay, so you can just watch this video tutorial how I have created this middleware. Okay, so now here bucket is the API name. So the API key is over here. Okay, and in body tag I need to pass a folder name. Okay, so now here I want to delete this folder. This is empty, so I can just delete this folder and check. Okay, so folder 1 I want to delete. Okay, so now if I hit this button, the folder has been deleted successfully and you can see the folder got empty. Okay, so let me try with this. If if this has a file, so I think so this files will not get deleted. So let me try. Okay, so this name, folder name is Sanket. I don't know if it will work or no. Okay, so you can see here I'm getting an error message that the folder is not empty. Okay, so you just need to validate it. Okay, so I can create a new video tutorial on deleting a non-empty folder. If you want, you can just comment it below. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Product Coders Point. Thank you.